Hello, we're just about to make our potato growing mix here at Homegrown Veg in the United Kingdom. This year we're going 2 parts garden soil, 2 parts organic material and 2 parts coir. Let's go and get the material, get it in this barrel, get it mixed up, and we'll spark it up with some potato fertiliser, which is a 6-10-10 fertiliser. Let's get the soil first. I've been using this soil now for a number of years, and each year I recycle it by putting it back in the buckets and covering it with a layer of chop and drop seaweed and leaves. So this soil may have in previous years grown potatoes, grown carrots, grown onions, grown leeks, grown celery, grown beetroot, it could have grown any of those crops in previous years, and here we are using it again. So just throw that seaweed and leaf in the bottom there, and we'll put the soil in the barrel and we'll throw that down the garden. Two parts soil. This is our potato fertiliser in our recycled traffic lights lollipop plastic jar, and it's a 6-10-10, and we're just going to cut some of this in at every stage of this mix and hopefully get a good mix. And if you want quantities, there only are 3 quantities here at Homegrown Veg. Enough, not enough, and just enough. And this is just enough. Okay, let's give this a quick mix. Right, let's go and get the organic material, and I'll tell you what that is when I get it. This, would you believe it, is an old footpath that I made some years ago with forest bark and wood chip. Now I've just lifted it this year. I've done some alterations in the garden, but rather than throw it out, this forest bark and wood chip has been down about 5 or 6 years. It's really well broken up because as a path it was walked on and it started to break down really well. So this is going in the mix. So this is forest bark and wood chip. Okay, what have we got here? Seaweed and leaves, our old favourite. Seaweed and leaves. This is overwintered on the top of a raised bed. And I've just pulled some off this morning. And we're going to incorporate that in there, like that. Let's put some more of this potato fertiliser in there. And let's give this a good old mix. Hey, I like the look of this already, and we haven't added that coir yet. Would you call this a rustic mix? Well, I am. It's a rustic mix. Man, there's some goodness in there. Hey, there is some goodness in there. You know it, I know it. You can see it, so can I. There is some goodness in there. Right, let's get the coir. Two parts coir. Now there's no need to do this if you don't want. If you think that there's too much work involved here. I mean, if you want to just buy a bag of compost from the store, from the shop, and grow stuff in that, you know, that'll be fine. Particularly potatoes. Potatoes will grow in anything. I mean, I've grew potatoes in forest bark and wood chip, nothing else, and seaweed and leaves, and garden soil. Right. Some more potato fertiliser. And some more coir, and that's it. I'll pick those buckets up later. How's that? Hey, that's looking good. It is looking good. There's a lot of goodness in there. This will grow potatoes. Right, so let's just recap what's gone in there. 2 parts garden soil. That was soil that I've grown in over a number of years that overwintered with a layer of chop and drop on it, seaweed and leaves. So that soil was last used about 6 months ago. We had some forest bark and wood chip, which was an old path, and some seaweed and leaves off the top of our raised bed. So that's some organic material, and we've added some coir. So it's a third, isn't it? Third soil, third organic material, third coir. And of course we've put some potato fertiliser in there just to spark it up a bit. And yeah, that's it. That's the mix for 2021 here at Homegrown Veg in the United Kingdom. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. This is Homegrown Veg signing out.